What is up? This is your LA in a minute, and Los Angeles has changed the way that the entire world eats. Don't believe me? Well, here's 10 foods that were invented right here in Los Angeles. Let's get into it. Number 10, the Cheeseburger. A plaque marks the spot in Pasadena where the former restaurant The Right Spot used to be. The Right Spot was where 16-year-old Lionel Sternberger used to work, where he first thought to put a slice of cheese on top of the hamburger. Sternberger originally called it the aristocratic burger and then toned it down to the cheeseburger. And though it sounds simple enough, in 1924, putting cheese on a burger was big enough news that it was in newspapers around the country. Number 9 was pure marketing, the Moscow Mule. Jack Morgan just bought a company called Smirnoff, and he had a friend named John Martin who owned a pub in Hollywood called the Cock and Bull. Morgan's girlfriend owned a company that made copper products, including that iconic mug. They put the three pieces together, and the Moscow Mule was born. Number 8, the French dip. There are two competing claims, but they're both here in Los Angeles. Philippe's founder, Philippe Mathieu, claims to have invented it in 1908 for a municipal worker. And Kohl's, which also opened in 1908, claims to have invented the sandwich for a customer that just had dental work and needed a soggy sandwich. Number 7, the Korean taco, brought to you by LA Sun chef Roy Choi, who combined the best of Korean cuisine with the classic LA Mexican taco. Awesome. Number 6 is the Cobb salad, which was invented by Bob Cobb, owner of the Brown Derby. Legend has it that Cobb was simply hungry and those were the ingredients they had in the kitchen at the time. Number 5, and what could be more Los Angeles than the smoothie? Julius Freed, the founder of Orange Julius, actually tried to make a living selling oranges, but he had a friend with a sensitive stomach and he needed a way to make it frothier and lighter and came up with the smoothie. Number 4 is the fortune cookie with two competing claims again. David Jung, founder of Hong Kong Noodle Company, claims that he invented the cookie and put Bible verses inside and distributed to the poor. The other claim is from Seiichi Kito, the founder of Fugetse Do in Little Tokyo, who claims to have been inspired by fortune slips from Japan. Number 3 is the chili burger invented by Tommy. Not the Tommy's, but Tomaine Tommy, who came from Kansas and opened up the namesake restaurant in Lincoln Heights in 1918. Number 2 is the Chinese chicken salad invented by Madame Sylvia Wu at Madame Wu's in the 1960s. She says the salad was inspired by Cary Grant, who was telling her about a wonderful meal, and she tried to recreate it herself. And number 1, one of my favorite stories, the California roll came from Los Angeles. The iconic roll was conjured up by Ichiro Mashita of Tokyo Kaikan in Little Tokyo in the 1960s. So next time you crack open that fortune cookie, have a sip of your Moscow Mule, or take a bite of that cheeseburger, remember those are just some of the foods that changed the world from right here in Los Angeles. All right, LA, it's been a minute.